Okay, this tropical garden is amazing. Atlanta Botanic Garden with the Global Gardener traveling the south here in 2021. It's just like dripping with glory and mist. Can't even see the roof. Wow, this is super jungle. I feel like I'm in a Venus flytrap. Look at all this. That is some swinging vines. Whoa, right? Will a crocodile eat my finger? Ah! This is fabulously fantastic. How do they do that? How are there so many tangles coming out of the sky? Should I swing? If you pull one thread, does the world fall apart? That is really incredible. If you're ever in Atlanta, this is the place to enjoy Theobroma Cacao. Speaking of food of the gods, there we have Theobroma Cacao. Native to Central and South America, seeds are fermented, dried, roasted, and used to make the cocoa powder and chocolate products. Enjoyed worldwide, flowers sprout directly from the trunk and are pollinated by gnats. I don't see any gnats or flowers. Oh wait, now I do. Look at this. I believe that's an inflorescence. You see gnats, there's like maybe aphids and ants. But then maybe they're already pollinated because they just get bigger and then they turn into cacao. And if there wasn't anybody else in here, I would climb that and break it off and crack it open and deliciousness. It was used as currency by the Aztecs. The Mayans believed it was a gift from the gods. And I am on board with these assumptions. Yeah. Theobroma Cacao. Ah, there's a bunch of them up there. Clearly the gardeners don't eat those. Maybe I should volunteer here. Wow, there's some more glass plants. I don't know if you can see that one. Oh, it does look like a corpse flower, like they were saying. If you've ever seen one of those, they only bloom every so many years. They have other ones that they rotate through so that there's always one blooming. But they live stream it and everything. So I think the orchid center's out there. Kind of boring unless they're vanilla. I like things you can eat. You can hear when the mist comes on and off. Here's some bromeliads. Kids everywhere. Here's some bromeliads. And here's the corpse flower representation that they were talking about, made out of glass. Yeah, so they have one. They probably have ones around. They look different when they're just growing. I don't see it in here. Is this it? No, I don't see it in here. But they look different when they're just starting to grow versus when they're about to make the largest flower in the world. It's like 6 feet across and smells like a rotting corpse because it's attracting certain kinds of pollinators during a 4-hour period or something ridiculous. Like they only bloom every 20 to 60 years and then they have like a period of hours to attract pollinators. It's like, what a crazy cycle. But somehow they exist and survive. I think in botanic gardens they hand pollinate them to make sure that they get pollinated and perpetuate the the cycle because they want to, because that's a big, everybody wants to see the corpse flower. It's got a great name, and then it's the largest flower in the world. So, and it's like, short bloom spans. So everybody wants to come see it as soon as they possibly can, if they don't come on the live stream. It's like zebra stem. Ooh, they're smooth. I thought it might be like mold or something. Stripy. I don't see a name on that. Almost lopped my head off like a machete in the jungle here. The jungles of the Atlanta Botanic Greenhouse. Tropical Rotunda, it's called. This is the round area. I think the security guys come in and tell me it's 4 o'clock and I gotta leave.
If you have any guests inside, please exit out. We are now sweeping the garden. We are closing.
Okay, is this the way out?
Uh-huh.
Okay, thank you. Yep. Thank you. I think sweeping means not actually like sweeping the floor, but like security sweep. There's wow, quite the assortment of orchids. Look at that straight like green wall of orchids. This is like a budget sort of thing here. No wonder it costs like $25 to get into this freaking botanic garden. They do stupid things like that with their extra money. Even though I'm sure they charge for these night events with all the light up China swag. Uh-oh. We're near the orangery, so we're going to keep going. Or maybe get swept again. They close at 4, so you'd really want to get here earlier. I was, I don't know, wandering around different things. Oh, they got turmeric, cacao, nice, and a planter. The rhizomes or underground stems of the turmeric plant are boiled, dried, and ground into a powder. This powder is commonly used as a spice in curry dishes and as a dye in condiments like mustard. A natural antioxidant. Okay, so it dyes mustard. That's better than, I don't know, yellow dye number whatever. These are pretty. They're not smelly. Is that a gardenia? No, sort of. This is going to be smelly though. That's a geranium. Oh yeah, rose-scented geranium. Here's a curry tree. I don't think it's like, I think curry is a blend, but this is a native to Pakistan, China, Southeast Asia. Aromatic curry leaves are used fresh in cooking and often added to Indian and Asian cuisine, including vegetable dishes, seafood, meat, chutney, and sauce. So maybe it's what makes curry curry, but curry is definitely a blend of lots of amazing, potent, powerful medicinal plants. Arabian jasmine, dried in Hawaii, fragrant white flowers used in leis. Oh, they're not flowering. We're in the orangery here with just a little passageway inside the greenhouse. It's kind of a waste if they didn't put planters in there. There's another mini rotunda of sorts. This is like the Bromeliad heaven. Look at all these. That's quite the thing. There's orangery, is where we were. Here's desert house. Which is funny because they had one outside, so, ooh, yeah, it's very dry in here. They have super, super moist next to super, super dry, probably just to give you the shock value. And I'm not sure why any of these couldn't be put outside in, like, with the first video we started with, of the, oh, because these are not cactuses, it says. Cacti come only from the Americas, and all of the plants in the desert house are from Africa. Although they look alike, cacti and these plants are genetically very different. Harsh, dry environments have caused them to evolve similar features, such as spines and fleshy leaves. Okay. So, but they don't call it the Africa house, they call it the desert thing, so, interesting. I guess the other ones can take more water. Because usually what I've found is that these can take more water, and they'll grow better if they do, but they can also survive sort of without them. Look at this plumeria. Ooh, almost touched it. Don't touch that. These spiny plants come from the family Dideraceae. They are succulents native to Madagascar's arid southwestern region. Lemurs, with their thick paws, don't seem to mind climbing over their sharp spines, but the spines keep the plant safe from predators seeking water in the stored in the plant's stems. Lemur. Wow, so they can climb these? Check this out, how spiny that is. And this one, they're like, you get like triple spines per section. Madagascar Palm. The sharp spines of these succulents have two important jobs. Protect the plant from animals, help capture water when the damaged toxic sap oozes from the stem. Wow, thank you for not touching. Not touchy. So, it's after 4 and I haven't been swept again yet. But I think I will show you this one. Wow. Oh. Bandito, bandito. And a desert vine. That's useful because in, I don't know, Morocco, places where I see in the United States like California, Arizona, New Mexico, super dry places, having a vine that shades, very important and critical to cooling and providing carbon and I don't know, maybe food. I don't know. These are maybe a kind of ivy, but I don't see a name on them. That's not one I'm familiar with at all. And then of course the canopy trees that provide shade as well and can do a lot of growth with little water or none. Some kind of fern-like object without the... It's clearly got protective mechanisms to stay alive in the dry. Look at that tree over there. Looks like in the mallow family with those kind of leaves. Okay, and then back in the tropical rotunda where we started. So that's it for this edition. See you in previous editions and in the various other botanic gardens around the world.